It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Recktenwald. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
How are you?
Not bad.
Not ready.
Not ready.
Not ready.
I don't want to be ready.
The whole time I'm counting down, he's like, I'm not ready, and you're still counting.
I don't want to play.
Well, we're going live regardless.
I'm going to take my toys and go home.
Take my toys and go home.
Hey, there was something strange going on in the roads when I come in this morning. They had
Was
this
there?
sheen on them, this glisten. I haven't seen it in about 3 or 4 months. I don't understand. What was it?
I have no clue. I almost got out and wanted to touch it. I mean, I couldn't tell. No.
You know, you're just afraid that it'd be sticky.
Hey, don't mock it. It won't come back.
We've had some rain.
We have. Well-needed rain.
Well-needed rain, and it was
Yes.
nice. It's been, the temperatures are pretty bearable right now. From 7 a.m. yesterday till this morning, we've had 2.19 inches of rain, which is pretty darn sweet. Kind of nice to have.
It is. We need, we could use more. Like I said,
Well, we're going to get
just-
some more.
Yeah. We need just kind of a nice slow soaker, just kind of let the ground recoup a little bit. Unfortunately, it's going to cause your grass to go boop.
You know what the problem is?
What's that?
I have a hearing problem. I hear dollar bills just popping. Beep, beep, beep. They just need me to come gather them up.
No, you could hear the grass growing.
Yeah, just need to go pick them up, you know,
There you go. There you go. I hear you.
which beats slinging dust.
It does. I give you that.
Yeah. The morning show, morning prayer for the morning show is brought to you by Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. With all our respect, is how they do business, but that is absolutely how they will treat you. Renata Jenkins Byler and her staff all across the state of Arkansas do a great job with 29 locations to serve you, one in Memphis, Tennessee. Don't belch. Don't
Not
laugh.
going to happen.
Don't laugh either.
Not going to happen.
29 locations to serve you in the state of Arkansas, one in Memphis, Tennessee. With all our respect, Renata Jenkins Byler and her staff at Roller Funeral Home. And now the morning prayer. Lord, the prayer this morning is simple. It's a praise, and the praise is thank you for the rain. Thank you for the break in the temperatures that you've bestowed upon us. And thank you for all that you do that's positive in our life. And Lord, we deal with the negative because we know there's a bright, shining star on the other side of most negatives that hit us. And Lord, we just praise you and we thank you for what you do and who you are in our lives. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to be with people that are traveling around for the summer. And Lord, we just pray that you'll protect and serve and help the people that are dealing with the sicknesses that are around. I always like to pray for our firefighters, our policemen, our first responders, our EMTs, our doctors, our teachers, and our administration. Our government, local, state, and national. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas, with all our respect. If you don't know where the Roller Funeral Home location there is, Mountain Home, take a trip up Highway 5 North, look for the biggest American flag you've probably ever seen, turn right, and there you are.
It is.
Pre-planning
flag.
is an important thing, and neither you nor I have done it.
No. No, but it is. Because you don't want your loved ones to have to deal with that when they're
Right.
dealing with the loss and everything else.
Yeah. You know, it's like I've always said, they didn't live my life. They shouldn't have to be the ones to end it. You don't have to deal with the final wrap up. So go visit the folks at Roller Funeral Home, Highway 5 North, Mountain Home, Arkansas. Now we're going to watch a clip from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team, Century 21 Realty here in Mountain Home, 870-405-0793. Be back in just a minute.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
What?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zdora, Century 21 Realty, The Z Team, located across the street from the McDonald's here in Mountain Home. They wake up every morning, grab a cup of coffee, go sit on the deck, and this is what they have to look at.
It's rough, but somebody's got to do it.
I went out there last night to visit with Bob a little bit and Miss Linda, and it's so bright up there on top of that knoll.
It is.
Overlooking that cliff, overlooking the river. Just a beautiful location. That's God's country, folks. If you'd like to check out a piece of God's country, give Bob and Linda Zdora of the Z Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty here in Mountain Home, 870-405-0793. And you will not buy this piece, but they'll try to get you something close to it if they can. This is my favorite shot of the White River. It shows you that the river is actually moving. This shot is taken from the Marion County side of the flipping side in Marion County, looking back into Baxter County and the city of Cotter. This is just a rolling shot of the White River. I'm surprised there's no boats out there this morning.
Yeah, the rain's probably helped push them off a little bit. But
Yeah, but it's not raining very hard.
this is zoom in camera. It'll switch about every 10-15 seconds, and it's got probably 15 different locations that it goes to and different stuff figured into it. So.
You can check this out for yourself at retiredarkansas.net. Go to live shots, live views,
Live cameras.
live cameras. Click on that, and you can just let that scroll around on your computer all day long if you'd like to. But while you're there, go check out the MLS listings that are there. You can check on any MLS listing in our MLS area by checking out retiredarkansas.net. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team, 870-405-0793 is their phone number. Realtors you can recommend to your friends. I always say they're busy, but never too busy to meet someone new and to help them meet their realty needs. Let's take a look at the weather. Temperatures around the area: Mountain Home 71, Harrison 70, Batesville 78, Yellville 72. Marshall is 72, Salem is 73, Mountain View, Arkansas is 72, Calico Rock 71, West Plains, Missouri 73, Springfield, Missouri 71, Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 73, and St. Louis, Missouri, chilly up there, 66.
66.
I just refreshed this before I went. How about that? It'll be back. Here we go. We'll zoom out real quick. Got a nice band of showers. It stretches from Nashville, Tennessee, all the way to the panhandle of Oklahoma. Get this to go into motion real quick. You'll see it moving across. It actually is skirting along the south side of Baxter County, and we'll zoom into that. Rain's getting a little heavier in Kansas. It dissipates into Oklahoma. Doesn't quite hit Missouri very hard. By 1 o'clock, we may have some showers back in our local area. Let's zoom back into Arkansas. This is current, kind of some light rain going on out there. Like I said, it's skirting around the south side of Baxter County. A lot of what is predicted for the day is going to miss Mountain Home very heavy, but we might get some light showers out of it for a while today, which will be well welcomed.
It looked like, around 1 o'clock we had some sales coming in that were see that red cell right there?
Yeah, so around maybe 1, 2 o'clock we might get something that produces some pretty good rain. It's going to be sporadic throughout the day, but don't complain about it. Kick back, relax, and then enjoy, because next week I think it's going to be hot again. Rainfall totals. We've Arkansas, our part of Arkansas is in yellow, around 2 inches of rain for us. St. Louis had a pretty good amount the other day. They had over 12 inches of rain one day last week, which is quite a bit of rain.
That is a lot.
The only thing we'll get out of that is high river. We don't have any heat advisories in our area. We do have a flood advisory in Baxter County and some special weather statements. Basically, that I read it this morning. The weather statement that has been issued for Baxter County is on and off rains throughout the day. Some heavy, some not so heavy, but it's going to rain quite a bit. If you have any low-lying areas that you have protected plants in, you might want to move those because those areas may fill up. So that's just the way that works. Today, thunderstorms and chance of thunderstorms.
Okay.
High of 85. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, 80%, 40% chance. 70% chance of thunderstorms likely tomorrow. 77 is the high. Going to be a nice day.
Nice rainy day.
Do stuff outside that's between the drops. You'll be okay.
There you go.
60% chance of thunderstorms likely tomorrow night. Low of 68. Sunday, 70% chance of rain. High of 85. Sunday night, 30% chance. Low of 70. Monday, high of 90. Slight chance of rain. Mostly clear Monday night. Low of 70. And Tuesday, going to be sunny. High of 96.
I guarantee you it'll be humid.
And Wednesday, sunny and hot. High near 98, and Thursday, high near 97. So, yep, we're going to get some nice rain throughout the weekend. Things are going to start picking back up for warmth on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And like Scooter said, it's going to be humid. The pollen looks like none. None today, none tomorrow, none on Sunday for tree. Grass pollen low today, none tomorrow, none on Sunday. Ragweed moderate today, none tomorrow, none Sunday. You check this tomorrow, and it's going to be totally different.
Oh, yeah. It always changes.
Just the way it works. Lakeville Soul, 668.89. Full pool is 659 even, which gives us 9.89 above at the level that it is today. They are currently generating 8. And Lake Norfolk, 561.12, which is 9.12 feet above full pool of 552, and they are not generating any at this time. The phone number to check the generation report for yourself is 870-431-5311. Give them a call. Make sure you check the levels. If you're not real familiar with the river, as fast as it's rolling with 8 generators on, I suggest you get a guide or go fish the lake.
There you go.
Because you just don't know what's going to be out there. And at this time, that's the weather and the dam reports, lake levels for you, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. Go check them out. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever?
We're back. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. Just some highlights and news this morning. Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. All right.
Internet lounges shut down in Mountain Home in Harrison. Her owner was arrested for running a gambling house.
A gambling house. I knew there was a guy arrested. I saw that had to do with gambling.
Yeah.
So
a gambling house.
I'll be darned.
Kind of wild.
Doesn't happen every day. All right.
Mountain Home man disputing burglary charge because sunroom is not part of the house. You can't make this stuff up.
Is the sunroom attached to the house and is part of the house?
He's arguing the fact that it's not part of the house.
It takes all kinds. All right.
That is funny. Yeah. You can't arrest me. I wasn't burglarizing the house. It's the sunroom. It's not part of the house. Okay, then.
All right, then. We'll drop all charges.
Yep. Let me slap your wrist real hard and carry on. Boiling orders were issued for Lakeview, portions of Lakeview and part of Mountain View. Boil water order was issued on Wednesday, affecting some customers in Lakeview and some in Mountain View. Customers of Lakeview Cove Place are asked to boil their water due to a main break, and down in Mountain View, Tubb subdivision, they're asked to boil their water, and all ice cubes should be discarded and and please use boiling water to make ice. They should have all that stuff back up and running by this afternoon, so you should not have to deal with that very long. So normally a water main break, it's a pain in the butt to have to boil your water, but it's better getting sick, you know.
So what do you do? Shut your refrigerators down so it's not making ice? Or?
If you have a water dispenser, normally they'll have you just keep funneling it through, wait till the main's done, and then so much time passes, then you're good to go. But for a while after it's, I would definitely boil water to make your ice if that's what you do, or just run the water out through your water dispenser. The Mega Millions jackpot, have you bought your Mega Millions ticket yet?
My wife probably did.
$1.1 billion.
Oh, well, that'll be nice.
What would you do with it?
I don't know. I would have to put some major thought into that, and I'd probably hire somebody that knew how to invest.
Used to have a friend of mine that said, you know, the lottery is $3 million. What would you do with it if you won? He said, I'd put it toward MasterCard as far as this would go.
Holy cow.
Thinking, boy, that ain't good.
That doesn't sound, yeah. All righty.
We hope you're having a good Friday. We are. We'll be back in just a moment with This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. Be back in just a minute.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora of Century 21 LeMac Realty, the Z Team, 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Welcome, sir.
Morning.
It's a great day.
It's every day's a great day here.
We've had a little bit of rain.
Yep.
And it's just
it's good.
Going to be hot.
But we still have August to go.
It's going to
what
be.
would normally be the dog days, we had all through July. I don't know how many 100 days there were, but too many.
Yeah, too many for sure. How's things in the real estate world?
It's still busy. Still busy. People are still looking to come here from other places, those that have been able to sell their homes where they are. I mean, a lot of these other markets, we haven't seen it here. We're kind of a trailing indicator anyway. And but some of these other markets are hurting. And the interest rates, because the price, I mean, the average house in the country is like $440,000. That's the average price. So you add another 5.5% to that for your monthly mortgage payment and your gas, your utilities, your insurance, all the different, your day-to-day expenses that the 9% inflation is affecting. That's a big hit. So other markets have slowed down quite a bit, and that was what the Fed wanted. The Fed used the housing market to slow down inflation, because if people aren't buying houses, then all the things we talk about that go with buying a house, the carpets, the cabinets, the windows, doors, everything that goes on with that isn't happening. Now, the people that make those things, they're the ones who end up getting laid off. That will slow the economy down, and that's what will cause the recession. And there's just numbers, can't help it.
I had a nice long conversation with a friend of mine. It's a mortgage broker. He lives down in Hot Springs Village, but they're a nationwide broker. And I asked him, I said, well, how is your business? He said, I am still as busy as I was 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And I said, well, why is that? With the interest rates changing, what do you see is going on in your side of the world? He said, right now we are doing a great number of refis. And what people are doing is they're taking second mortgages. They're dealing a lot with homes in California and on the East Coast, on the West Coast. We're doing a lot of refis over there, and they're taking that money, taking that principal out, the equity. They're taking that money and paying cash for a secondary home elsewhere. So now of course their payment goes up on their primary home, but they're only allowed to they're only doing like 80% of true value.
Yeah.
So they're taking that equity and they're going and buying a smaller or a less expensive home in states like Arkansas and Texas and Florida.
And it's been the case for a number of years, since
doing all
COVID.
That. And he's saying, as busy as they are, he doesn't look for that to change anytime soon. I said, well, what about the customary market, the normal market? He said, things have absolutely slowed down there, but we still are seeing the number of loans they're making in the state of Arkansas is still staying about level because of the fact that people are still wanting to come here.
Yeah.
Other markets are still able to sell a lot, so they're still coming in this area.
Yeah. And that's what's saving us right now, is people still want to come here.
But we have a lot to come to.
Exactly, Bob. We do. I mean, schools, hospital, library, quality of life, 3 rivers, 2 lakes, all the things that bring people here to begin with, they're still going to bring people here. And they can get a much better quality of life for a lot less money here than they can where they're at. And that's what we're seeing. I mean, these people that are coming from Colorado, California, Texas, pick a state, any state. I mean, drive down 62 and you'll see plates from all over the place. And those people, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that quality of life that they're not getting where they are. And that's our bread and butter, is people coming here. They're not second homes, they're leaving. They're leaving where they are to come here. Can't blame them.
Can't blame them at all. My wife and I took a couple of our grandkids to Oklahoma a few weeks ago, and she makes these envelopes for games for them to play, get them off the iPads and off their phones.
Sure, good.
They play these games, and one of the games she had was find 10 license plates other than Arkansas. As we're driving down I-40. We thought that would take a while. That game was over in 10 minutes.
We made it through Yellville.
We made it a little further than Yellville, but it's how quick you see. You know, we were thinking, well, this will be a nice long one. At that, we'll stop for lunch somewhere. About 10 minutes, done.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next one. And people are still traveling. We were down in Little Rock over the past weekend, and in Greenbrier, gas was $3.75. One of them was $3.69. I don't know why they're that much cheaper than we are, but people are still traveling.
Yeah, you know, the thought was, well, gas is going to be $4 a gallon. Nobody's going to want to travel. They're not going to go anywhere. The tourism is going to be way down. I was talking to a gentleman at one of the local marinas yesterday. And so how's the summer been? He said, been great.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah.
You know, people are coming in. Instead of coming in on just the weekend and spending time and money, they're coming in on Monday and stay until Sunday. You know, they're not traveling a lot around after they get here, but they're still coming here.
But they're coming here. And they're hitting our stores, and they're helping our tax base and everything else. And we appreciate that. We
Absolutely.
really do.
Visit all you want.
That's
Come on down and move if you want to. You know,
exactly.
We'll welcome you with open arms. Let's look at some numbers. We'll
so
come
many
back and
people
visit some more.
that have come here. That's how they came originally. You know, that was the deal.
Yeah, we're going to go check out this Mountain Home, Arkansas. Well, where are you moving to, Mountain Home, Arkansas?
It's pretty, and generally pretty quick order, just the way it is. This week in real estate, there were 41 new listings came on the market, 2 commercial properties, 9 parcels of land, 30 homes came on the market. They ranged in price from $75,000 to $525,000. 3 of those had taken backups. There were 40 sales, 1 commercial property, 14 parcels of land, 25 homes sold. They range in price from $50,000 to $830,000. Average sale price this week was $226,000 with 72 days on market. Total of $5.6 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 10 properties expired, 26 had price changes. We're at 74 pendings. It's down a little bit. Currently, we're at 234 homes are on the market, so we're up 10 from last week, and it's been a pretty steady rise every week. Year to date, for 2022, there's been 689 homes have sold for $152 million. The average sale price this year is $221,000 with 85 days on market. Last year, there had been 718 homes that sold for, 718 homes that sold for $139 million. The average sale price last year was $193. That's up. Those are ticking up like $1,000 a month, a week, with 94 days on market. So you can see the build from last year. That's 718 was a big number to be this far into the year. I mean, we had years that didn't do that in a year. You know, we were struggling to get 1,000. This year it's down a little bit from, the rate is still down, but the money's still there. Prices have held, and we'll see for how long. I mean, you're seeing more price reductions, and I think that the people that need to sell, that's the way you're going to do it. You're going to have to drop the price a little bit. Because we're not seeing people looking at as many bigger homes over 400, over 350 as were before. And stuff there aren't as many lower priced homes, less expensive homes as in the past, and those are getting bought up by investors. People are buying them. I'll make it a rental. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll buy it and flip it. Not a good time to be flipping unless you can really, really get something at a steal, and that
steals aren't
not
there.
really. They're just not there. And people come in from other places and they think that, oh, it's Mountain Home, Arkansas. House is listed for $450. Well, we'll put in an offer for $350. Really?
Yeah, you may buy it at $475 at $450.
Exactly, because there's a different. There's the art of the deal, and part of the art of the deal is you make an offer. You don't insult people because they see that as a personal attack, and you try to tell them. Look, Mr. Seller. This is business. It ain't personal. Yeah. He thinks my house is only worth. Yeah. And I've had people say, I don't care if they offer me $1 million. He's never buying this house. Okay. But that's the kind. So you make an offer that you can counter, but not to the point where it's, like I say, you can't be insulting people. They just don't like that.
No. 234 listings in MLS currently. Are you still hunting listings?
Oh, sure.
Always
because you're always looking for something. Of those that are on there, we've still had houses that go, you see them come up. There's 8 of them or so that came up as their come up under contract within the week.
Before they even hit the book?
Yeah, before they hit the book. So, I mean, we did that with one this week. We didn't know that it was going to happen that way, just the way it went. So it's not unusual to do that. There's still enough people looking that if the home is priced right, and the right location, there's things that click the boxes for people.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously a 3-bedroom, 2-bath on an acre or two, or a 3-bedroom, 2-bath closer to town, that somebody who works at the hospital can get back and forth. Some of them have time limits on how far they can be, or mileage limits, and that's what we're, those are the things that we run into with people. House comes up that's 800,000, it may sit for a little bit. Although there's one that popped and it's under, in less than 2 weeks. So, there's buyers out there for everything, but there has to be something that person wants. There's a lid for every pot is the term that we've used in the past. When things weren't as good, it's just a matter of getting the right person in the right place. When you could show them 10, 12, 14 houses, which in retrospect was like really stupid, but there's ways to get around that now. People are looking online. They know when they come here pretty much what it is they're looking for. We'll go into the office, we'll sit down and show them what it looks like, because people are doing it on their phone. The pictures and your perception of things isn't the same. So sit them down in the office. I got a nice big flat screen in the office, and I can blow everything up.
The days of having to flip through the old MLS book and
Yeah,
filling
thank
your
God.
car up on a Saturday morning and say, okay, I'll see you whenever, and go load up and go look at 12 houses all over God's green earth. And
printing all this stuff up and handouts and everything. And I would tell them, write everything down, right on the back of this thing, what it is you like, what you don't like, because you're going to say, the one that had the pink bathroom, I'm going to go, I don't have a clue what house you're talking about. I mean, way too many of them.
Hand me back this brochure and I'll
say, here, this one here that had, what about this? What can we find out, this or that, the taxes, whatever the case may be.
Things in the real estate world are strong.
Yes.
It affects the whole economy of our area. We've talked about that a dozen times.
Yep.
People are coming here from all over. Are you noticing one area coming this way more than another?
It's kind of, it seems like you'll get a bunch from one place and a bunch from another place, and there is no real rhyme or reason to it. But Texas is steady, Louisiana is steady, California, Colorado, just, they know we're here.
If you're coming from the West Coast, we welcome you. Leave your politics
Leave your
at home.
politics at the door. That's true.
Leave
That's
it at
true,
the
and
door.
that's why everybody's leaving.
Yeah.
And those that we've got a couple that came here from California, and they live in Marion County, and then they're involved with us in the Republican committee over there, and they're like that. They're like, don't. It's, well, we got somebody who's coming in from some town, whatever. And oh no, don't let them in. They're not. That's not good. That's not good over there. If they're from this area, yeah, probably okay. But if they're from here, no.
Well, contrary to popular belief, we do not have a background check before
No,
we move to Arkansas.
no, that's what we. That's what it's like, dude. Really? well, I don't want to. Yeah, okay. We'll be fine.
How do they reach you?
Best thing to do is call my honey. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retiretoarkansas.net. Best thing to do is give her a call, because she keeps where everybody's supposed to be, whether it's myself or Sam, Darlene Clark, April Bentley, Reese Tubbs, the legendary Reese Tubbs. She gets them where they're supposed to be, gets me where I'm supposed to be. So that's what she does.
There you go.
Thank God.
This has been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, the Z Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Realtors you would recommend to your friends, and I always say they're always busy, but never too busy to help you.
True.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back in just a moment.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, Sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday morning sports. And you're probably sitting at home going, why is Tommy Felicia from the Mountain Home Fire Department on Friday morning sports?
Well, there was two names. I'm just saying.
There was another name, but we'll get into that here in just a minute. But the reason for that is Tommy is representing the Mountain Home Fire Department, and the guest to his left is Mr. Medina, Officer Medina from the Mountain Home Police Department. And as you can see, well, you can't see because the camera's not over there, but there's nobody there.
No, but I guess I could spice up tomorrow's rivalry. I wonder what kind of, if they like glazed donuts or sprinkled donuts, or I wonder what they're doing this morning.
Maybe a donut special going on.
Yeah, I don't know. But, I could take this as a forfeit already, but I'd like to play those guys. So, yeah. I hope he's listening, too, wherever you are.
Chances are he's not listening because he's probably still home in bed.
Yeah.
Well, they got a TV at the donut shop.
Yeah. So, but
anyway, we would like to welcome Tommy Felicia, Mountain Home Fire Department. He's here to talk with me about a fundraising softball game that they're going to have tomorrow at the high school field on West Road. And Tommy, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And hopefully the rain, it's kind of going 40% now. The game starts at 7, and it's at the high school softball field, which is that first field, like when you park in the parking lot there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's starting at 7. I think there's going to be a car show run by the Cruisers Mountain Home that starts at 6. This is all on them, weather depending. They're going to be over at Hackler. That way there's no foul ball hitting a 57 Chevy. They'll be across the street unless Lyle Uchman jacks one out. Then he, I don't know.
Is there a threat of that?
Yeah, as of yesterday, yeah. There was I was shagging balls over there in the parking lot, so... Yeah, but that starts at 6, weather depending. Our game starts at 7. It's going to be at the, like I said, the softball field there. We just kind of, me and Jared. Oh, I thought he was going to say something.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he's saying something, but good thing we can't hear him.
This just kind of got brought up as a scrimmage game. We were just going to play each other. I guess way before my time, they played each other.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I forgot what they called it, but it was just a pickup game.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Jared, I said, well, why don't we make it? Let's you guys pick a charity. we'll pick a charity, and let's just kind of go from there. Say if we could raise $100, if we could raise a couple thousand, you know, something, that'd be awesome to those charities. There's a lot of people that are behind the fire department, police department. Why don't we back some of these charities around here? So they picked the grandma's house, which I don't know a lot about because the FD doesn't deal with the grandma's house as much.
Scooter, you know anything about the grandma's house?
No, very little.
Yeah, I know it's for like child abuse victims and their family.
Advocacy group for
child and that
abuse
is more PD related. You know, if we respond to a call and there might be something like that, you know,
You're going to call the PD.
We're calling the
anyway.
PD, and then they kind of take it from there. So I think that's a great charity to pick for their behalf.
Yours is the National Get the Cat Out of the Tree.
You know,
Foundation.
surprisingly, before I got hired, I was like, hey, you guys don't get calls on that. And yeah, we get calls on that. Yeah, but no, we don't fetch cats out of a tree. That could be a good service here in town, though.
I tell you,
we get a call of that quite
I
a
had
bit.
to send a guy to a local business because nobody else would come do it.
Yeah.
And I happened to be on the phone with the lady, and she said, do you know anybody? And one of my texts said, who are you talking to? What's it about? I said, this lady got a cat up her tree, and she wants to get down. He said, I'll be right over. He went over and shimmied the tree, got the cat down.
Yeah.
They made him the biggest lunch and bought him a bouquet of, they bought him an ice cream cake, and all. They were just super excited.
Well, I'm not, you know, luckily our protocols, we don't do that, but I would hate to grab a cat 50 feet in the air. You don't know what the cat's going to do.
Yeah, and he scratches it, and you drop him, and okay, nice cat.
Yeah.
So your fundraiser is going to who?
The FD, we picked the Robinson Family Medical Fund. And if you don't know who that is, he was a teacher when I was in school. I'm not sure when he retired. It's Mr. Robinson. He had a heart transplant last year. And due to complications, last update I got, they were back in Little Rock, and he's waiting his second heart transplant. And like I was telling somebody the other day, I've had a lot of surgeries. I've never had a heart yanked out my chest and, you know, put a new heart, and hopefully everything. So I can't imagine what he's going through.
Right. Just the anticipation of it happening.
Yeah, and you know, you could live without an arm, you could live without a, you know, leg. You can't live without a heart. So hopefully
Scooter
everything
does.
Yeah. So
they're few and far between of us there.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully I pray everything goes well for them. But I know food's high, gas high, hotels high, everything's so expensive. I know the families down there probably as much as they can, if not they're probably never leaving down there. So if we could raise some money to help with all those.
So do you know if he's
our
hospital
goal.
bound while he's waiting, or is he out able to get out? Or?
I'm not sure. I do know tomorrow his son, Marshall, he'll be there. He's going to throw our first pitch out. And I'd have to ask him. But the last update I had, he was in Little Rock, so I would assume he's at the hospital there.
On the hot list.
Yeah, waiting for you know, because I'm sure you got to match a donor, and there's a lot to that. So that's our our fun charity, I guess, that we picked. So
do y'all have any corporate sponsors for this?
We've just had a ton of people step up and wanting to help. You know, there's not presented by, this game's presented by whoever. There's not a big sponsor. But we've had, as of today, I could tell you we've had $2,000 in donations to start. And that was kind of my goal for the end of Saturday. It was maybe 1,000 to grandmas and 1,000. So, I mean, we're super blessed for the community's already donated that much.
We live in a very giving community.
Yeah.
And it's very welcome.
Yeah.
They are a very giving community. No matter what the cause is, they usually step up and help out. And you can't thank the folks that live here enough for that.
No, even not too long ago we did the 9/11 memorial. I was blown away how many people came forward on that. Small amounts, big amounts, but just people. I needed a hole drilled in the concrete. People volunteered, or the crane set. I mean, the community's always behind.
They always step up.
That's why I tell people I'm never leaving. I'll always stay in Mountain Home.
Yeah.
I love this community.
Great place to raise kids, and you've got a couple.
And I got two.
There you go.
So
it's time for a quick break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Tommy Felicia, Mountain Home Fire Department, is with us, along with Jared. Well, man, he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he's looking good, though.
He's looking good.
Yeah, yeah.
For not looking at all, he's looking pretty good.
You know, I'm probably going to get a ticket on my way to home today now.
They may tow your car.
They might, yeah. But we got to spice that rivalry up a little bit, you know.
And I probably ought to watch it because I got a son that's on the police department.
Yeah, there you go.
I probably ought to behave.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's all on you, Tommy. It's up to you.
Yeah, so...
Let me ask you, this idea that you guys came up with to have this softball game, why aren't you playing on the baseball field where it'd be a little bit harder to get one of those out of the parks?
Well, there is going to be a I think it's 200 feet softball field. There is going to be a home run limit, so it's not going to turn into a home run derby. So you got to force the ball in play. But I think just, you know, we're all older and maybe not as in shape, and the baseball field's really big. There'll be a lot of running, and so the softball field works out pretty good. We've been practicing there, and it works out good. It's right by the entry there too, so and it's all turf.
Yeah.
I know they
so
probably want us.
Weather's really not going to bother you as far as playing, but it will as far as attendance.
Yeah, because I think the baseball field, I think the outfield's not turf.
Right.
And the last thing we want to do is tear anything up. So.
Yeah, and you sure don't want to get anybody hurt.
No. So it works out pretty good, but yeah, I think there's maybe a couple of people who don't want to run the full base limit of the baseball field. Softball field bases are a little
closer. There might be a couple that can't.
Yeah. So, but like I said, it's this Saturday. I got a couple people I'd like to throw out there before I forget. We got the game. We got the car show. We're going to have Gnome's Two Bros Tacos out there as a food truck. He's already throwing out, 2 free tacos for the first home run and, $3 off if you get a triple. So you best believe the FD likes tacos because our group chat's pretty fired up over who's getting 2 free tacos first.
Yeah, okay.
We got Poppy's Polar Ice. It was run by David Pope, and he's going to have like snow cones, Dippin' Dots and stuff there, and that's perfect for hot weather.
Sure.
I think that'd be huge. I think he's throwing out free snow cones for home runs or something like that. So there might be some weight gain after this game. We'll burn it, but we'll gain it right back after all these home runs.
My question is, do you have Mountain Home Rule on standby in case everybody's too wore out after this to work on Sunday?
Well, BRMC made the comment they're going to have a truck on standby. And I said, why? And they're like, well, pulled muscles.
You just never know.
Never know, yeah. We actually got some off-duty guys, though, that aren't playing. They are volunteering to come in, which I think is cool because there is going to be, I think there's 4 guys on shift that day that are playing. And any given moment, they could get called out. So there's a couple people coming in to cover them.
So you got coverage.
Now, I mean, hopefully, nothing major. If a structure fire or something pops off, I don't know if the game would continue because we would probably want everybody to go.
Sure.
That's way more important than the softball game.
Right.
And same probably goes with the PD. They don't want anything big.
Let's talk about this PD team. I wish I'd have thought about this earlier. I'd have had Scooter pull this picture up on the computer and put it on the screen. I saw a picture last night, and it had the fire department's team and the police department's team. I think I counted 12 on the fire department and 5 on the police department.
Oh, the paper article you talking about?
Yeah.
Where we had, yeah.
Well, I saw the picture that I saw was on Facebook, but
yeah.
Is it that lopsided, or does the PD actually have more players?
I think they have 13. I think we have 14, I believe. I mean, that picture was at the firehouse. Maybe they didn't want to come.
They weren't comfortable there?
Maybe. I don't know.
Too hot to handle?
Yeah, so I think they had 5 for that picture. So they said they were busy, though. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm spicing this up, ain't I?
You're doing a good job.
Yeah. I'll probably get hit with the first pitch. I won't even get on base.
Yeah. If it starts to look like he's coming overhanded, I duck
That's
right
not
away.
ragdoll. That's baseball.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, do you know who your players are? Can you list them out?
Let's see. I got a roster here. If you give me a sec.
We would give the police department the same courtesy and let them announce their roster, but
we're
a man short here.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find this real quick. I have to give me here it is. So our roster, we are going to start with our chief. He has a jersey. We are begging him to hit a home run. I don't know if he'll play or not, but Chris Quick is on our roster. Of course, I'm playing. We do have 3 sons. From 2 of them are Eric Stetzer's boys.
Now wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
There's 4 of us on shift, and if they get called out, then we'd be below. So they're kind of our backup if the on-duty guys get paged out. Yeah.
Or if they sprain an ankle or
which
might
is
have a
highly
hamstring.
possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you bring them Setzer boys in, you're bringing in some ringers. That's just not fair.
Yeah. Well, they are like 6'5".
Yeah, they're two great kids, by the way.
But we got both Stetzer boys. We also got Jake Bickford and his son Kai is on there.
Well, there's another ringer.
He's a cross-country guy.
He's a basketball guy.
Yeah, and a basketball guy.
Yeah. So he's Tommy, athlete.
Yeah, he is an athlete.
Yeah.
I'm not going to challenge him in the mile.
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
We got Bob Harris. We got Darren Roberts. We got Big Lyle Uchman. He's I think he could hit a home run. We got Stuart Swearinger, of course Eric Stetzer, Jake Bickford, Doug Lichty, Kevin Rendeck, J.J. Miller, and Cole Iflin makes up our roster. So
there you go.
I don't know about the PD roster at all.
Don't know anybody on the PD roster? They haven't submitted it to you?
Not yet, no. So
maybe they're trying to buy some new ASU Mountain Home Trailblazers.
I don't know. Yeah, hopefully there's some recruits out there, tomorrow. So, because there's probably a couple people who still think they're in their prime. So,
well, there probably is, but they're probably not playing.
Yeah,
that's how they stay in their prime, is they don't do crazy things like benefit softball games.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm actually pretty excited. Hopefully the rain holds off. I mean, we'll play in the rain. Thunder and lightning, that's a little different. I'm not going to be holding a metal bat while there's lightning going on.
Right.
But
when you came up with the idea to do this, you guys got together, you and Jared, with all joking aside, we appreciate both of y'all taking this on and doing it. When you took it to the chief and the mayor or whoever had to approve it to get y'all to be able to do it on time or off time, how was it received by the
I think it wasn't, they actually asked, what do you need? Is there anything you need extra? Chris has been 100% behind it, which is awesome. I know, I'd imagine that the PD
I'm sure Eddie
chief,
was behind it too.
he was definitely all behind it too. And then the mayor actually went up there a week or two ago, and he asked, what more did we need? And I said, no, I think we're doing pretty good. We got a field through Mitch Husky. He's been awesome, letting us use the field, the lights, bathrooms, everything. We got some volunteers from the baseball, softball team. They're going to kind of work the gate there. But actually the mayor volunteered to be one of our umpires. So he's going to be calling balls and strikes tomorrow.
Well, I may have to come out to watch that.
Yeah, it'll be fun. There'll be some, that's probably the only time you can argue with the mayor and maybe get away with it.
Yeah.
Argue a ball and a strike. And too bad it's all turf field. You can't be kicking up any
dirt.
dirt.
Yeah, you can't kick up any dirt. Them little black
Yeah.
pellets, they're hard to get off. You don't want to do that.
So, but it's just incredible. Like I said, it started as a scrimmage game, and it's blown up into, and we want to make this a yearly
I'm just going to ask, is there any chance of this being an annual
I'd
thing?
love to, as long as we got people that, if we could fill a roster. And my goal is to pick a charity every year, a new charity. PD will pick a charity, we'll pick a charity. Whatever we collect at the end of the day, we split it in half, and we give it to both charities.
Again, those charities, one is Grandma's House, which is here in Mountain Home. It's an advocacy center for child abuse.
Yeah.
And then the Landy Robertson family to go with his medical expenses for his heart transplant.
Yeah.
Two great ideas, two great things to support. Landy was a school teacher here, was a great guy to deal with. Watch his boys grow up, and just a good thing to step up and try to help out with, for sure. The Grandma's House, don't know a whole lot about them. I do know what they do, but I don't know a lot of folks that work over there.
Yeah.
But I know they've got a new facility down at the end of college there by Guy Berry.
Yep.
And they just remodeled it, and any money that can funnel that way, I'm sure they'll greatly appreciate.
Yeah.
You've got Landy's son, Marshall's coming in to throw the first pitch.
Yep, he's going to come throw the first pitch.
Do you have a representative from Grandma's House coming in?
I know Jared was working on it. I'm not, because I think there's only one lady that works at the Grandma's House here locally. And but I know there's a Grandma's House in Marion County, maybe Boone. And I don't know if it's the same lady that works all. So I'm not sure. Yeah. So
I know they're spread out, like you say, Baxter, Marion, Boone County. I think they're talking about doing one in Carroll also.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a much needed organization.
Yeah, and I hate anything it does with kids. It's almost out of their control on if they need help. So I love these little programs that can help anything with kids. That's my worst calls, is if they say there's a kid involved. I don't like that, because more than likely they had nothing to do with it.
Sure.
They were just kind of there. So
a victim of the situation.
Yeah.
That's never good.
No.
I got a question for those that can't make it to the game and they want to still donate.
Sure.
Because
where we're collecting our money, it's $4 to get in, $2 for seniors. Kids are free. But we are open to donations. I would say either bring it to the police department or the fire department, and then at the end of the day tomorrow night we're going to split it up. But we're welcome to donations. We made the cost in fairly cheap. Just everybody's money situation is different, and the $4 helps just as much as the $20 or whatever. So,
is there any friendly wager between the PD and the fire department?
Not that I know of. I think the mayor was asking. He gave me opportunity to, when I was talking to him, if I wanted to get in his pockets for, good, I don't know, get the ump on our side, and I declined because we're going to beat him fairly and squarely. So,
you're trying to say the mayor could be bought for this situation?
We didn't buy him. So,
you didn't buy him?
No.
Well, money talks.
No, we're going to play fair, clean, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
If the guys from the PD show up with their handcuffs, it might be a different story.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to bat if you got one side of the handcuff on the bat and the other side on your wrist.
Yeah.
We need to wrap it up, Tommy. We appreciate you coming this morning. Best of luck tomorrow. Hope you raise lots of money.
Thank you. Yeah, come on out at 7 o'clock.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you Monday. You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV.